Well, hey guys, we're doing a quick stop here, or should I say start, for the stream, so getting some air. And one of the secret hidden places is here at the Green Parrot. So we're on the corner of Whitehead Street and Southard. And this is where we locals get our air for our bikes. Let's see. Actually, just get this one. Go. Already did the front one. I think we're ready for the ride. So the Green Parrot is not just the bar on the corner. We actually have this other entrance, which is currently not an entrance. Over here, you've got the air station. Ta-da! And over here, you actually have a liquor store. So all this is part of the Green Parrot here. And of course, we ride by quite a bit here when we make our way over to the Truman waterfront. And so we will be back later tonight. For now, we're going to head over to Fleming Street, and from there into some of the little lanes and over to the Truman waterfront for the sunset. So welcome to Key West, everybody. Let me just get ready here. Fine. Got a lot of cables going on here. Hang on. Okay, so we have air. We have WD-40 that Gabe put on the trike earlier on, so we should be fine. Not too much squeaking going on. And it should be easier for me to pedal. Alright, how do we get down off the sidewalk? Let's go over here. So, happy Tuesday, my friends. And okay, we're good to go. So we're going to be coming back through via Southern Street here in just a moment on our way over to the Truman waterfront for the sunset tonight. It's been quite windy today. It's a little overcast. We do have clouds. We do also have some blue sky, so we might be in for a treat and some nice colors tonight. Alrighty. From the Green Parrot, as you will see in just a second, is mile marker 0. So we're passing the courthouse here from 1890. By the way, the Green Parrot is also from 1890. Go figure. One of our famous kapok tree over here. And right here on the corner of Whitehead and Fleming Street, we have the end of Highway 1. Look at that. We made it to the end. And of course, on the other side, we have the beginning of Highway 1. But I like to think that we're at the very end. Some construction going on here at this guest house. They had some really cool furniture there. Standing in the streets. And over here we have a tiny little lane called Prospect Lane. And I've never been down this lane. I don't think it's a very cute one. I think it has a parking lot and lots of power lines here. It does have your random rooster. But just for the sake of covering all the lanes on the island, because this is our Backstreet Bike Ride, we're really doing the back streets right now. And over here we have... Oh, I see where we are. I didn't realize this was connected. So guys, we are in a parking lot that is actually headed into Little Appleroot Lane. Ooh, it's a very rocky parking lot. So Little Appleroot Lane here, we have Mary Ellen's here, Mary Ellen's Bar. And over there at the very end you can see the Strand building, which is Duval Street, so we are just off Duval Street. Alright, so technically this is a one-way, but it's just like not even half of a block. So let's do this real quick and turn back onto Fleming Street. We had to explore Prospect Lane, never heard of it. Now I know why. And of course, right next to the Strand building, we have Willie T's. Southern Street again, and we're turning back onto Fleming. The San Carlos building from 1871. So we're of course in the quieter part of Duval Street. We're not going to go downtown. That's what we do during our bar streams, and of course on Friday for our TGIF sunset stream, the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration. Tonight is for the quiet island streets, and we're turning back onto Fleming Street right here. very good pizza spot here, Clemente's Pizza. Over here we have Fausto's, our little supermarket, our downtown supermarket. They do have pretty much everything though. They small but mighty. And over here we have the Thirsty Mermaid, which is a great fish restaurant. Unfortunately, they don't have any outdoor tables, so we haven't been there in a long, long time. We are crossing Simonton Street here, so we're still on Fleming. Fleming is one of the one-way streets that has a really nice bike lane. And that is a beautiful tree. Synergy of a Roy Ponciana and not sure what the leaves are. And yes, we do have a skeleton there with a Christmas hat and some sparkly Fantasy Fest beads, garlands, I don't know. Not really sure what's going on there, but there is a skeleton sitting in the palm tree over here, ready for all seasons. At least you don't have to change your decor too often. It's like an island skeleton / Christmas decor. From the trees that we have a nice breeze going here. So over here we have the Key West Library, by the way, if you ever wonder what this building is. Listen how quiet this bike is, with all that WD-40 on there. So yes, the local climate is kind of harsh on the bikes, but nothing a little WD-40 can fix. pretty these trees are here growing over the sidewalk. Here we have a nice bike for sale. Little turquoise. How do you call those, beach cruiser style? Guys, we have the cemetery right here. The cemetery does close at 7 though. Hey. Our left we have Five Brothers. So was that today or was that yesterday? The International Cuban Sandwich Day. Well, definitely this is one of the places to come and check out the Cuban sandwiches. Five Brothers here on the corner of Grinnell Street and Southern. Perfect location for a little con leche and a Cuban sandwich here. Off the beaten path. Can't believe how quiet the bike is. So over here we have little Lowe's Lane, and across from this we have, what is this one called? I think we have been in there. You can see this is like a, they both not through lanes, but this one is kind of cute. Let's check it out. They're basically just little lanes that end in someone's yard. They're just really cute. Actually too tight for me to turn around in one go with a trike. Yeah. There we go. Over here, we have a little hibiscus lane. Seems to be a little bit of construction going on here. So most of the lanes in this area here of Grinnell Street aren't through lanes. Cute little pink house being redone as well. Ooh, it's really cool. Isn't this interesting how the leaves have those holes in there, so which probably makes them less vulnerable to the winds, strong winds. It's pretty cool. So we're turning on Eaton Street. So we don't come down Eaton Street a lot because it's a pretty busy road. But it is quiet on the island right now, so it is absolutely doable. And if not, we can always just hop onto the sidewalk. It is a bigger street, but it does have a couple of small lanes coming off of it. We don't miss them. For example, here we have little Gecko Lane. So we have been down Gecko Lane before, I think. I was about to say, it's not the one with the... There was one that had really annoying pebbles and it was really hard to go down the lane on a trike. This one is fine. It's a nice, secluded, hidden little lane. Little Gecko Lane. Look how fluffy they are. This is the other one, Carabello Lane, and these little pebbles, those really fine ones, those small ones, they are very tricky to get by on a bike or on a trike, so we're not even going to try this time, although I think I remember there was a cute cat here. But nope, not doing this tonight. We're passing by the little lane. And over here, one of my favorite places, Eaton Street Seafood Market. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with this place. So this is where we come and buy our fish, but you can also eat here. You know, you can order inside and then take your food outside and sit here. And they have definitely the freshest fish. They have stone crab claws when they're in season. They have lobster when it's in season. So this is definitely a place, if you're into like laid back places, this is a great place for lunch. You can just pick you can actually even pick, you know, your fish sandwich. You can pick with what fish you wanted depending on what's the arrival of the day. So highly recommending this place. And you can reach it by bike. we're getting close to the harbor over here where we have Caroline Street, and of course we have Theo's Fish Wagon right here, another QS institution. Probably recognize this corner. We spend a lot of time here on our Friday walks. Caroline Street does have a bike lane as well, if you like biking. And from here we are headed to the Truman waterfront for tonight's sunset. Again, it is kind of cloudy. We'll see how it goes. They're making progress on this house. We've seen it in all stages so far. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Key West. It's our Tuesday trike ride through the quieter streets of the island. We're currently riding down Caroline Street. We are on the corner Caroline and Simonton, and we are now headed over to the Truman waterfront for a laid-back, quiet sunset. Fingers crossed that we are going to have a sunset that we can actually see. If not, we're just doing a very laid-back bike ride to the Truman waterfront. And if you're just joining us, we are a local live streaming channel. So if you want to see more of Key West, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so that you know when we are live from the island. And we do bike rides like tonight. We do a lot of bar streams, music streams, where you can put in your own song requests. And we do the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration on Fridays. And we're pretty much streaming almost every day except Thursdays. So for example, tomorrow we will be back at Captain Tony's Saloon at 6:30. If you want to join us for Wednesday evening in Key West, come and join us 6:30 at Captain Tony's Saloon, and Gabe's playing until 8:15. So you can hang out at the bar, listen to some music, mix your favorite drink, put in some song requests. And here we have famous Duval Street. Pretty neat with those clouds behind it. Alright, here we go. Truman waterfront, here we come.
In the
we're turning onto Whitehead here. So all this part here is of the Truman is part of the Truman Annex, but it only has a couple of entrances, and we're headed for the Southern Street entrance. So we got to go a couple of blocks. And over here we have one of my favorite trees at the Banyan Resort. Look at those trees, guys. So the house itself is from 1872. Don't know from when the trees are, but aren't they beautiful? So the Banyan is actually a timeshare resort, but from time to time they also rent out rooms, so you can check that out if you want to stay close to those trees. And so guys, it is low season on the island. August is always a little bit quieter, although this year has been pretty busy even during low season. But anyways, this means that this is the time where the city of Key West does all the improvement works on the island. And so last year they did, no wait, was that last year? That was last year. They did, well, Simonton Street was on the agenda, and then when the island shut down, they did Duval Street really quick. They decided to do that because, it's really difficult to, fix Duval Street during normal times. So, and this year it looks like it is going to be Whitehead Street. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. There are definitely some potholes that could need some fixing. So this block here of Whitehead is closed off to traffic during the week until the end of September. We are back at the end and beginning of Highway 1, guys. We started the stream close to here. We're airing up the tires, and then here, now we are at the beginning of Highway 1. We started the stream at the end. And now we end the stream at the beginning. No, because we're still headed over to the Truman waterfront. So we're back at the courthouse here, and this beautiful Cape Hook tree. Things are pretty quiet at the Green Parrot right now. Look at this. And here we are for the main entrance if you buy car or bike. Main entrance for the Truman Annex and Truman Waterfront. It's also the access if you want to go to Fort Zack. We did last Tuesday's stream. We actually went over to Fort Zack Beach when Storm Grace was far out on the ocean and brought us some pretty neat sunsets last week. So if you want to go back and check out last week's Tuesday bike ride, which was a beach sunset, that was pretty amazing colors that we had. So here we are at the entrance of the Truman Annex here on Southern Street. I wish I could zoom in on that guy. Sorry, I couldn't. Not enough arms and hands to zoom in, but I think that guy was kind of basically wearing flowers in his hair and just a tiny little swimming trunk or something, riding his bike. Hey, thank you so much, Tropical Critter, for the super chat, and welcome to the Truman waterfront, everybody, where it is quite cloudy tonight. So this is the old submarine harbor, so it is quite protected. As I mentioned earlier, it's quite windy today, so the water beyond this little harbor is probably a little bit rougher than this. I'm actually surprised it still looks this quiet, this calm, but so guys, this is the perfect place if you want to come for a quiet and laid-back sunset. It's easily accessible by bike. You can actually ride all the way to the water with your bike. Mallory Square can be very crowded, and of course you have way more people, and it's a totally different setup. So if you have 2 nights, I highly recommend having one quiet sunset and one sunset celebration tradition on Mallory Square. This place here at the Truman waterfront is really nice. So people come here and fish, they exercise, they walk their dogs, they sit here and play music, but not really for an audience like they do on Mallory Square, but just because. So over here we have what we call the Admiral's Cut. This is where the Truman waterfront ends. And over there you have the downtown area and the resorts. But it's not connected. Hey there, hello. So guys, it is official sunset time. I guess this is all we're gonna get tonight, unless we get some nice colors afterwards. These clouds are turning a nice peach color though. No, she didn't jump, guys. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. No. She did not. It's not very deep, though.
It's like the prettiest sunset we ever had, isn't it?
Isn't it amazing? Well, I'm not totally giving up on the colors, though. Let's see what happens. Although some of the sunset crew is already coming back in.
But I didn't do anything. They do. They have all these different little groups. One's the Army, one's the Navy, one's the Air Force.
have our Coast Guard ship, the Ingham. And actually last week, I think in the middle of the night, they had water getting into the ship. So they started like emergency pumps and everything. I'm not sure what segment the water was coming in though. But I might have to see if I can find that link again. There were pictures of the guys pumping out the parts at the bottom of the ship. But she's still floating, she's good. Our museum ship here, which you can visit during the day, by the way. If you're in Key West, you're into ships. You can visit the Ingham. It's a non-profit veterans museum. And so the Ingham was in World War II in Vietnam. So you can come and visit, and actually not now during the summer months, but during the anything but low season. I think they're starting up again end of September, early October. On Friday and Saturday nights they have a happy hour here on the deck of the Ingham. 1 hour before sunset. You can come here, have your drinks, and watch the sunset from aboard the Ingham. It's nice and quiet and laid back. And surprisingly, actually some of the cheapest drinks we've encountered in Key West. So if you want to do something really nice and laid back and away from the crowds, I highly recommend that. Although, as I said, until end of September, early October, they're not doing the happy hour. So guys, not a lot of colors tonight. I'm going to take you with me on the way back home. So we came in via the Truman Annex. I'm going to show you how to get out of the Truman Waterfront Park without going back the same way that you came in, but through some of the little back streets actually. I'm sorry to read that you guys have problems with the super chat. That happens from time to time. It's a YouTube thing. Sorry. We do have other links though in the video description if you want to try PayPal instead. But yeah, sometimes I know a couple of you had issues over the last couple of streams actually. So I think it's something. YouTube is changing some things and they're adding another feature which is similar to Super Chat, but that works on offline videos, I think. So they're implementing some things where they're probably changing some of their software or whatever it is. Thank you so much, Sandy. Looks like it does work up in Canada. So yeah, no worries, guys. that happens. Okay, so we're definitely giving up on the colors tonight. No sunset colors. But here you go. So these are the little streets. They're actually one-way streets, so we normally don't take them to go to the Truman waterfront, but we can take them coming back. This is the old diesel plant.
Just give me the fish. Just give me the fish.
And we are in the little street. Actually, you have the little pantry that is on the other side of the diesel plant behind the building. It's a pretty cool local initiative where people can put food in a pantry that's accessible 24/7 for those in need. And there is a little library as well. In the little hidden streets of what is part of Bahama Village. So you can access Bahama Village directly from the Truman waterfront. If you come down, I think this is Angela Street. Yes, this is Angela Street. So we still have the Truman Annex to our left, the fenced off part. And to our right is Bahama Village. And here we have little Chapman Lane, named after one of our oldest families in Key West. So one more little lane for tonight. And Chapman Lane is dead ending into Petronia Street, which is a one-way, but it's a very small, quiet little street. So we can go against the traffic. So normally you would be coming from the other side. So to our left is Firefly Southern Kitchen. They have a really nice outdoor area upstairs. I love the mural here on the corner of Thomas Street and Petronia Street, and of course you are familiar with this place here. This is where I am going to leave you tonight. I'm going to leave you at Blue Heaven. I promise I'm not going to eat any key lime pie without you. So this is one of the best key lime pies on the island if you like meringue. On this beautiful, quiet Tuesday island evening. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will be back tomorrow, 6:30 from Captain Tony's Saloon. Hope you enjoyed tonight's bike ride. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great night. And hey, thank you, Joe, for the super chat. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Bye, guys.
Next one.